Yeah, I've actually spoke about this before. On just there is a lot of games and things are different. I know everybody look at it like, oh,
All right, listen to this. James Naismith saw some of this coming. Now, let's talk NBA. We're talking 82 game seasons, grind city. Steph Curry's out here saying he wants it down to 72 games. Not the first star I've heard voice that. But here's the kicker. Advertisers, the league, everyone profits off that full 82 game slate. Yet every time players or coaches suggest shortening the season, I never hear anyone say, we'll take a pay cut to make player safety a priority. That's the missing piece. No one wants to talk about giving some money back to protect health, and that's exactly what makes this conversation tricky. So let's break down what's been said, and yes, Vince Carter's response is coming next.
yeah, I've actually spoke about this before. On just there is a lot of games and things are different. I know everybody look at it like, oh man, they used to play 82 games all those years ago. Like they used to walk the ball up the floor. Like the pace that the game is played at now and the pace that the game was played at in the 90s is like drastically different. Like the fastest paced team in the 90s would probably be the slowest paced team today. Like it's drastically different. And so the game has changed. And I think the amount of games, like you're putting all these things in to protect the amount of games played by stars, 65 game rule, all these things. And the reality is it's just too many games. But you have arenas that has to be filled. You have TV slots that has to be filled. All these things. So this won't change. Like I don't think this is something that will change at all because no one's taking less money. The TV rights are sold. Just about every team own an arena. They need to fill these nights in these arenas. So you need dates. And so I don't think that's going anywhere, but I think that's going to continue to be a problem, especially as the game gets faster and faster. You know, the game, it kind of goes in waves. We'll see if it slows down, but I don't see it slowing down at all. So, you know, you talk about the hamstring injuries this year, the quad injuries, the calf injuries, like growing injuries. A lot of that is due to the speed of the game.
Recently, you mentioned that the NBA ought to consider cutting 10 games off the schedule back to 72.
I did. I just want to open it up for discussion because I think we should always be thinking ahead to our product. And I love the league so much. I've been in the league for 35 years or so, and we have amazing people in this league. We have an incredible product. But the league is changing. The players are playing so fast. It's so demanding. We're seeing a lot of injuries. I just think it's worth opening it up for thought and discussion.
I hear you, but that was the thing many years ago when we were playing more back-to-backs, and they took away the back-to-backs at that point. Yeah. I just feel like you have to be creative with how you rest guys. I asked you guys that question. I was like, did you ever think about not playing or these situations or cutting the season short? And we all said no, and that's just kind of what it was. And you figured out how to take care of your body.
Yeah.
And we enjoy playing the game, and we found ways, whether it's you cut the minutes in the game or you don't practice or you cut back on practice. I think there's many ways. I think this is a great game. This game has been good to us. Playing 80 plus games is just, that's what comes with being in the NBA. Yeah. When you work your butt off to get here, that's what comes with it. So why are we changing?
All right, let's break this down. I'm with Vince Carter and Lamar Odom on this one, but I gotta call out Steve Kerr. Big disagreement there. Think about the legends who came before you, the Magic Johnsons, the Pioneers. They set this game on fire. You can't act like you invented pace just because you're Steph Curry or Draymond Green. Those guys were running high-tempo, elite-level basketball too. Now, James Naismith had a point that hits hard today. He warned that once money became the focus, players cashing big checks, coaches making bank, winning would become an obsession. And yeah, that's part of the modern game, but there's a downside. Stars can run the show, create hierarchy problems, and sometimes even control coaches' jobs. Naismith's wisdom: the game's aim is to develop the man, not to make money or draw a crowd. While the latter are good, the former ought to be the chief purpose. That's the principle we're losing right now. Fans pay good money to watch their favorite players, and too often those stars sit on the bench for minor reasons. Injuries happen, sure, but when the game experience suffers because of rest or ego, it's hurting everyone watching. Naismith saw the sport as more than commerce. Skill, character, respect, and competition were the pillars. Fast forward, and now we've got top stars wanting fewer games, skipping all-star activities, ducking entertainment, yet still demanding massive paychecks. Meanwhile, they sometimes dismiss the old school who built the platform they're cashing in on. So yeah, this is a conversation we need to have. What do y'all think? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.